The issue was that property was taken by the government, not that white people somehow should get paid because slavery was right.
But here's the problem with that argument. Here's the problem
So
with that
from
argument.
my
One,
understanding that they
hold on,
did
hold on,
receive
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, 1
reparations.
second. Here's the problem.
Does anybody else know that?
Yes, white
guys, hold
slave
on a
masters
second.
receive reparations.
Yes,
Yes.
they
Right. So
already
it's not a
received their
joke.
reparations.
They already got them.
Okay,
Yes.
Angel, hold on 1 second,
They
please.
were
Angel, hold on 1
compensated.
second,
Just
please.
1 second. I haven't been able to say anything.
I'm going to let you.
It's just 2 lines, just 2 sentences.
Oh, mercy.
They were compensated for their lost property after slavery ended. Now, Mr. Jones, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Not only were they compensated, but there you go, spewing and espousing, you know what I'm saying, tropes that aren't real. Black people did not sell their own people, first and foremost. First of all, and I'm gonna run it back again. Literally, the Portuguese came into, you know what I'm saying, the western coast of Africa and were stealing people. The Senegalese were fighting them off with poison-tipped darts and things of that nature. The Portuguese only had swords and armor, and they were getting picked off because the Senegalese people had boats that were very agile. And then
Did you just say they were using poison darts?
Went back to Spain. Yes, absolutely. The Portuguese poison-tipped spears and darts. Absolutely. The Portuguese went to Spain and said, "Hey, we need your help." And they came back with pew-pews. And then all of these Western African tribes realized that this was a war they could not win. They already had slaves, most of which were women that were held as concubines. And the men that were held, and almost 80% of them were women, by the way. The ones that weren't women, the males that were held, were prisoners of war. Here's the difference. They weren't slaves for the rest of their lives, and their children weren't born into slavery. So if they had children, their children were free people, and they were allowed to purchase their way. They were allowed to get married. They were allowed to purchase their way out of slavery or work for a period of time that fit whatever crime they had supposedly committed. You know what I'm saying? If they had been enslaved for a crime, and then they could move on with their lives. And they also thought that their people would be returned to them after a period of time of servitude, which did not happen.
So I'm going to jump in here.